Hey my baddies, welcome back to my channel. As usual, you know, we're gonna jump right into this madness, okay? So I had kind of a futuristic swirl vision going on with this look. I was inspired by somebody on Instagram, but I don't remember that baby's name. But this look was inspired. I ain't think all this by myself, but I ain't do it the same way that they did it, so it's kind of mine. You see what I'm saying? Okay. But I am actually taking a lip pencil because there's no rules to makeup. Use what you want to use, how you want to use it. And I couldn't find an eyeliner dark enough at the time. So we just go use this little brown lip liner. I think it's by NYX. Yeah, in Expresso, if I'm not mistaken. Expresso. Make me feel fancy. But okay, I'm just mapping out how I want the eyeshadow to go. Like the base of it. It's garter. This is the guideline, the sketch, you know, the blueprint of the look, if you might say. Okay, so I am just making sure I get these lines nice and solid so I can actually see them, so I can start applying the shadow with these lines as kind of, like I said, like a guard, like it's, you know, color inside the line. So I'm drawing the lines to color inside of. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna use my Juvias Place palette because if you have not noticed by now, baby, Juvias Place. Hello, Juvia, baby, if you're listening, I love you. Sponsor me. How you doing? But no, honestly, these are the amazing shadows. They are very pigmented, and they're great for beginners because it does not take a lot to blend them. It does not take a lot to get the good pigment color coming off of them, okay? So it wouldn't be me if I didn't have some type of ombre situation going on. So, I'm gonna bring an ombre or a fade or something. Y'all know what I'm trying to say, right? Okay, I'm doing this voiceover kind of late. I'm a little bit sleepy. But bear with me. We're going to get it done. Okay. So I'm starting off with this deep brown, and then I'm going to fade to some other colors. But the deep brown is where the chocolate swirl comes in at. Okay? The chocolate, it got to be brown. With chocolate, a different color. Right. Okay, so we're going into this other Juvia's Place palette. And you know how I like to have contrast for dark versus lights. I just like colors to bounce off of each other. So it's only right that I do this nice blue next to that brown because chocolate blueberry swirl, honey. Yes. Okay, I'm a bit excited, ain't I? Okay. But honestly, when I saw this look I was on my For You page. I was just scrolling, minding my own business. And that's one thing about being a content creator, baby. You can't just scroll on the socials no more because you get ding, 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 all these ideas popping in your head. And now you got to do them because you don't want nobody else to do them and you don't want to forget the idea. You see what I'm saying? So you're forever working. Okay, but y'all know the routine. If you want to blend colors together, you just gonna blend them on top of each other till you get a seamless blend and that harsh line is gone. It is no more. It is finito. Okay, so that's what you will see me doing here. I am making sure these colors are working back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It looks like I'm using a different brush, but this is one of them brushes. I got two different tips at each end, the smaller tip at one end, the bigger tip at the other end. And I kept forgetting the entire process when I was doing it. I kept looking for the other brush when it was the same brush the whole time. But we got to go. We got it done. We got to go. Well, not yet, girl. Damn. Okay, but we got it done. You see, I'm just going back and forth, mixing these colors together. I'm just tapping until I get that nice little fade. You see what I'm saying? I want them to smoothly fade. I don't want them to abruptly fade and it's a wall and then the next color. Because that just doesn't go with the illusion. I'm trying to have a blueberry swirl, not a blueberry wall. Blueberry block. Okay? So back and forth. Again, once again, I say it all the time. All the products will be in the description bar, baby. Even though, Juvia, did you hear me earlier, baby? Hey, Juvia's Place. How y'all doing? Sponsor me. Okay, back to business. As y'all see, this process is taking a little bit of time because these colors are kind of completely opposite of one another. So it's not like I'm blending two light colors together. So it takes a little bit of time. And I'm not using any base. I just use straight shadows, baby. We just make them shadows work. You can use a base to make your pigments pop a little bit more if it's something that you want to do. For instance, like P. Louise or things like that. You can use them, and sometimes for beginners it is easier. But for me, I'll just dive right on in that thing, baby. We just blend these shadows and we make it work. We make it work. Okay? But it was giving me a run for my money a little bit here. I wanted it to really just seamlessly go into each other because that was the focal point of the entire look. And you'll see what I'm talking about in a second as we go along. But you see, I'm leaning back, I'm looking side to side, baby. I got to make sure on every angle these shadows is shadowing, okay? Okay. All right. So, but still looking, and we finally got it. We finally got it, girl. Yes. Hallelujah. So now I'm going to go back into my other line that I had drawn, and then we're going to go ahead and do basically the same exact thing we did on the other side, but in this little cute little section that we made. Okay. So I'm starting off with a nice chocolate brown, and I'm using a small brush, and I am just bolding out that line. I am just emphasizing the heck out of it. You see what I'm saying? So we're just going over it, making sure. I'm still looking at the other part of my eye, because you are never truly finished. You know, you always gonna go back and tweak something here, tweak something there. So the more you look at it, which is fine, the more you look at it, the more you find some little mistakes, right? I could have cleaned my brush better, baby. Oh, that's why I always say clean your brushes, baby, because the red got me from my last look, baby. The red got me. But it's okay. We're gonna blend it through. You ain't gonna be able to head, okay? We're just gonna take that brown that I am using. Also, all these colors, I believe, are coming. Yes, all these colors are coming from the Juvias Paste palettes that, as I said, will be linked down below. Okay, so I'm going in with a lighter, more caramel, like me, baby, more caramel dripping in my bed. Okay, we're going in with the caramel brown, and we're just gonna blend it right on top of that chocolate brown, until they seamless, baby, until it's just a nice little gradient, a nice little fade, a nice little transition, if you will. Okay. I don't know where the accents be coming from, y'all. I'm country for real. I mean, I was born in the city, but for real, I'm country. So that's the real accent. But all these other European stuff, baby, it come with the makeup, I think, baby. We start describing stuff and we start changing ethnicities. Okay, no disrespect. I love y'all. Multicultural, hey. But okay, coming in with a nice nude shade. This shade is almost white, so this is going to just kind of close the gap in between these two. I was thinking about putting some blue in that inner corner there. I decided against it because I thought that it wouldn't contrast the way I was trying to contrast. I don't know what I'm trying to say there, but it just wouldn't have faded the same way if I would have put blue in that inner corner as well. So it's coming together, y'all. Once I clean these lines up, you gonna see where I'm coming from. I know right now you're sitting there like, girl, what the hell? But you saw the thumbnail, right? It was fire. It was fire, okay? Makeup takes time. I keep telling y'all that. You can't rush perfection. I mean, it ain't perfection, but as perfect as we gonna be, okay? But you can't rush the process. It takes time. And the more detailed and eccentric and unique and creative the look, the longer it takes. Okay, y'all know it took me years to master the cut crease, but we do that in our sleep now. And we give you one every day. Cut creases of the day. Check it out in my shorts if you did not know. Okay, but again, I'm going back in with those colors that I originally started with after I came in with that nude to blend the whole situation together, and I'm going to emphasize those colors even more. And you see, as I go over them a second time, yes, darling, as we go over them a second time, they are becoming pigmented, they are becoming seen, they're coming into the pate, baby. You see, it's creating a nice shade. It's a nice chocolate persuasion shade situation going on. So again, I'm just tapping those colors, tap to build the pigment, and move your brush around to move the pigment. Coming back in with that nude, because we had a little bit of fallout. It's okay. We just gonna come on top of that light brown, because it makes it seamless, baby. It makes it as if I airbrushed that stuff on my eye, baby. Okay, you see it, it's coming. You see that look forming. Don't act like you don't see the magic forming before your eyes. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. Okay, going back in with the blue. Again, this is a back and forth process. You're going to see me do a lot of the same things over and over again until we get our pigments and our colors blended to seamless perfection. Okay, I will sit here all day to get my blend. I don't care. Unless I got places to go, then we're going to do something a little similar. But you know what? This is our glam looks. I do these looks specifically for y'all. I'm not necessarily going anywhere, even though if the look is real cute, I got to go to the gas station or something, okay? Somebody is going to see the look. I ain't sit here and do all this beating for nothing, okay? Somebody's seeing this. I'm going to go get me a hamburger or something. Somebody's seeing this. Send me a text or somebody. Hey, you want to have a convo? You want to link up? But somebody's seeing it. Somebody, I'm FaceTiming. Somebody is seeing this magic, okay? Okay, but I decided that this blue against the chocolate shadow it just wasn't blending the way seamlessly like I wanted to. So I felt like it needed a transition right there in the middle. So I came in with that same caramel brown that we used on the other side, and I put it right in between that chocolate and that blue. And then I finally was able to see that nice fade from dark to light, from that chocolate to that blue that I was looking for, that seamless fade, okay? Seamless. baby, seamless. Now, I did use shadow as the eyeshadow base for the base before I put any shadow on my eye. It is concealer. I don't know why I said eyeshadow, baby. It is concealer. So, when you see me taking my pencil all the way up into my brow, I am just making sure that I am setting that concealer with a shadow, which is nude, almost exactly the same color as my skin. Okay. So again, we're going back in on the other side with the caramel. I don't know why I feel the need to sing it every time. You got to spice it up. You feel me? I got to entertain you. I got to make sure you're still here with me. If you're here, make sure you leave a comment and let me know you're here. Let me know you love me. I love you. Okay. But we're coming back in with that same brown, and we're just blending it in seamlessly again, so I can get that airbrush effect that I need, that I need to see in this look. I need it to be seamless. I need it to be brush like I printed it on. Okay. That's the look I'm going for. Not like I created it with the brush, baby. I need you to know that I put a sticker on my face. That's the look I'm going for. That's how seamless I need it to be. Okay, so we just gonna go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth some more. You know what I'm saying? Okay. But you see, now I am finally, you see how that blue is popping now? Now, this goes back to what I was saying, where you could use eyeshadow base, and you probably wouldn't have to take as many steps as I do. But I use such a range of colors and different hues and lights and darks that I would be buying eyeshadow base forever. So I have just learned to just use eyeshadow and build it and make it work for me. Okay. Now, here comes the time to clean up these lines. This is what I was talking about earlier, y'all. I am taking that same concealer that I started with and that I concealed my brows with, and I am cleaning up these lines and just making sure they are nice and crisp. Okay, I am coming around, and I want this to be like a little triangle, a little fat wing, if you will, on this side. So I'm coming in, and I am just taking my time and taking a flat brush and just cleaning that line up. You see, I was shaking, y'all. I was nervous. Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up. Ooh. Okay. Oh, baby. Okay. My nerves was bad doing it, y'all, because, if I messed up, I would have to start all over. That was a bit much. I didn't want to do that all over again, Lord. Okay. But I did have somebody ask me why I don't do my base first, because on looks like this, I'm going back and forth, and it is a lot of eyeshadow fallout. So starting looks, I feel like it is not good to do your base first. Base meaning your foundation, your concealer, your contour, everything, your base of your face, even no eyebrows, just the base, the skin behind the makeup. But for instance, if I'm doing my everyday cut creases, I do find it a lot quicker and a lot easier to do the base first in those instances. But these full glam looks, I will forever do my eyes first and then come back in and do my face. Just make sure you are careful around your eyes and you will be fine. Oh, you can also hit your eyes with a little bit of setting spray before you move on to your face, especially if you need a break, because sometimes them glam looks, baby, them glam looks be taking a little bit of your time, baby. And you need a little bit of a break before you do your face. So just a little tip for you there, okay? But again, I am taking my time. Y'all see, I am still cleaning up them lines, baby. We still cleaning up. But you say that, though. Do you see how the makeup is makeuping? How the wing is winging? How the point is pointed? Okay? All right, now. Now, I had lost a little bit of that chocolate shadow in my inner line here on this side, so I came back in to bolden it up a little bit. And I didn't need any. This shadow right here in the center was a little splotchy. I don't need the splotches. I need it to be nice, solid, and ready for me. Okay, so I went back over again in that nude, and you see how that nude that I am using right there on the lid is not the same color as my skin as I was before, but I am still going to take it into my brow very lightly just to make sure everything is smooth and clean. And y'all see how everything is faded and everything is swirling now. You see what I'm talking about? I know, Betty, it's coming together. Woo, yes, look at that close up. No filter, baby. No speed up. No tricks. No nothing. That's just straight practice, baby. And we we did that. We did that. Okay, we're still twinkling and teasing with all these colors before I finally felt confident that like everything is where it needs to be, and I'm gonna clean up this line. When I clean up this line right here, y'all. Oh, when we clean up this line right here. Oh, baby, the blueberry swirl is born. Woo, yes, hallelujah. Hallelujah. All right, but I am still taking that flat brush, y'all, and I am just cleaning up that line that we created earlier. That's why I said I wanted to make sure that line was prominent, that line was bold, and that line was seen, because all I'm going to do is clean up the edges around it to create the perfect do you see it? Oh, yeah, it's coming together. It's beautiful. I have really tried to put myself out there more lately and do these more eccentric, creative looks. I've been scared. I know I could do them, but I've been scared to see the reactions, scared of failure, scared of not being able to do it, scared of not liking it. But guess what, baby? Life is too short. I'm losing friends left and right. Things are going happening. Ships are running into bridges. Things are happening. People are getting arrested. Everybody's messing with everybody, and nobody wanted to be messed with. You see, life is happening. So life is too short to be scared. So here we go, diving straight on in, baby, with the blueberry swirl. We driving right on in. All right. But while we here, make sure you like, subscribe. Okay, I love you. Welcome to the Baddie Central. If you are here, this is the channel where we get bad and do it fast. Okay. All right, shorts every day, baby. You can mess with me. Come on. But okay, again, I'm going back in here and I'm just making sure that my lines are crisp and my lines are clean and everything is even. Y'all see, I clean it up just a little bit more, and y'all, the contrast, the evenness, it's doing it for me, y'all. It's doing it for me, okay? I'm just kind of just putting the finishing touches on it here. As y'all see, the look is pretty much together. I'm not doing a liner or anything because it will take away from this perfection that we made. I'm just going to pop a lash on now. And we pretty much done, honey. Just make sure everything is, like I said, blended. Blend, baby, blend. But to finish this look up, we're just going to pop that lash on, like I said, and do our foundation, baby. And we're there. We're there, honey. Like I said, you could do this. These looks are easily achievable if you practice. When I do my cut creases, it gave me the foundation to do looks like this, okay? Get one skill, get good at it, and then branch out from there, baby, because you a baddie in 3, 2, bam! Baby, can I get another angle? Oh, darling, one more. Can I get one more angle? One more? Baby, make sure you like, subscribe. I love you, baddie. See you next time. Woo!